Hello everyone and welcome to the video. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name's Louise, and if you're returning, welcome back. Today we are taking it easy with a day at home after the previous 3 days of exploration and adventure. We really needed to just take a break and have a little time to ourselves. Plus, this gives us the opportunity to be able to show you what we do on a day-to-day basis when we're living here in Paris. It isn't that exciting. We try and fill our time with being productive and working on things for the future. So you'll see what I mean when we get further into the video and I explain it a little bit more. But we definitely don't waste our time. We're not sitting around and relaxing the whole time. We are not going out on adventures all the time every day. That would be so exhausting. No, we are actually putting our time to good use and being productive, and you'll see some of that today. So make sure you keep watching so you can get an idea of what we do on a daily basis here living in Paris. So part of my daily routine is doing some sort of exercise in the morning. What I'll do is I'll usually alternate between yoga and Pilates for most days during the week, and then one day I'll set aside for going for a run to do a bit of cardio. The reason why I don't do any more cardio than that per week is really just a practical one. I only bought one pair of workout clothes with me, so I don't have the ability to wash them that regularly. So I will give them a spray with some refreshing spray, like some Febreze or something like that, and that way it keeps it fresh throughout the week, and then I can just sweat at it once a week and then chuck it in the wash so it's ready for the next week. But I really do like this routine. I think it's helped me stay fit and healthy throughout our year here. Definitely health and fitness is a top priority, especially being a dancer and performer. I want to make sure when I go back to work, I'm still in a position to be able to jump straight back into it. I don't want to have to, train to be able to go back to it. I just want to go back to it straight away. So making sure that I do some form of exercise on a daily basis, as well as getting lots of steps in, has been my strategy to be able to stay fit and healthy. So straight after my exercise for the morning, my morning Pilates or yoga or my morning run, I like to get my chores done. I find that if I get it all done in the morning, it allows me to then just focus on what it is I need to do for the rest of that day, whether it be editing some video footage or putting together a video for my other channel called Morenzi Adventures, or whether that be helping my husband on his side projects that he's been focused on during this time while we've been away overseas. So you might be wondering, okay, why do you have all this time to be working on these side projects? It's not because we haven't tried to find employment while we've been over here. It has been extremely difficult, and let me tell you, if you are not fluent in French, you absolutely have no chance, especially if you want some sort of professional position that you're going for. Then I don't recommend the working holiday visa. It really is designed for people who are doing bar work or hospo work or that kind of line of work. But if you're going for something professional, then you're probably better off trying to find a job that's based in France and then get them to sponsor you to move over, because we have just not had any luck whatsoever. Finally, after the bed is made, the floor is swept, the clothes are put away, the dishwasher is unpacked, literally all the chores are done and all the exercise is done, that is when I like to stop and make myself something to eat for the morning. It's been really nice living in the one place because it means we've been able to splurge and get some items that we wouldn't necessarily have ever brought with us, like this blender. We bought it from a store called Action, and the best way I can describe it is it's like the special buys section of Aldi, but the whole store. It's amazing. It's so cheap. So if you ever find that you need some sort of household appliance, or you need some sort of piece of tech gear for your computer, or you have a garden for some reason and you want to buy some gardening stuff, Action has it all and at such reasonable prices. So if you're here in France, find yourself in Action, you'll be able to pick up a lot of stuff for very, very cheap. My last piece of advice that I'm going to give you before I let myself take over the vlog is make sure you learn how to cook. If you don't know how to cook, you are gonna be in trouble. Eating out can be very, very expensive. You don't want to be doing it for every meal. You can find meals that are cheap, like the plat du jour or the formules. So they're like a meal deal type situation, and that's usually around lunchtime. But apart from that, you will be doing a lot of home cooking yourself, especially if you want to save money. So learn how to cook, because the produce is very, very cheap and very, very affordable if you're earning euros, that is, which we're not. But it is cheaper than eating out if you get stuck in this situation that we found ourselves in. Hey guys, it's Tuesday. I'm sitting here in front of my computer doing a little bit of work, which is more than I can say for my husband over there, who's been playing video games for the past like 2 hours and I didn't even know. And I'm helping him. He's just there playing video games and didn't even tell me I was playing video games. It doesn't matter. This is what we normally do on a Tuesday and a Wednesday. I'll help my husband with his side projects that he's been working on, Bulk Gifts and Power Network Tycoon. Bulk Gifts is like a website where he designed this like web application with this little cute robot who's powered by AI, and he can like pick gifts for you, and he'll learn based off your answers like yes, no, maybe, and he'll show you gifts that are more and more related to like the sort of thing that you're looking for. It's pretty cool. And then Power Network Tycoon is a game that he's been working on since 2022, and you should 100% check it out. It's a strategy slash sim slash city builder game. Really cool, really fun. I play it a lot in terms of testing the game, make sure that there aren't any bugs or anything like that. And then I just end up playing it for like hours and hours. It's really, really addictive. So if you're into those sorts of games, it's kind of like SimCity, it's kind of like City Skylines, it's kind of like Satisfactory, and what's that other one? That's not Satisfactory, the top down one.
It's Factorio.
Factorio. Kind of like Factorio. If you're into those sorts of games, I 100% recommend you go and give it a try. It's available on Steam and itch.io, and I'll put the links down in the description below. I'm not feeling very motivated today though. I can see why why my husband started playing video games. I don't know, it's just like it's beautiful outside, the sun is shining, there's a nice breeze, it's not like overly oppressive and hot today. I feel like I should be out and about, like exploring and doing something fun, but also at the same time I'm exhausted from the previous few days that we've been out exploring, doing fun things. So yes, sitting at home and I'm working on projects at home, it's probably the smart thing to do at this point in time. But maybe I'll go for a walk. I feel like I need to switch it up a bit. I feel like I need to like just take a little break and reset, and then come back and like get stuck into some more work. I actually have to do the grocery shopping, so maybe I'll make a grocery shopping list and do the grocery shopping. Maybe I'll do that. So I can do my break. A productive break. I'm back from the shops, and I'm going to show you what I bought. This is just for like a few days, plus some toilet paper, which is going to last us for the rest of the time that we're here, and then some. But this all cost around about 60 euros. I mean 63 euros in total. So let's have a look. First of all, we got 9 pack of toilet paper, 12 pack of toilet paper. We got a 12 pack of toilet paper. We got some bread. I usually try and get bread that's around about 1.5, maybe up to 2 euros, but anything more than that I find it'll go moldy and it'll just go to waste. So got that bread there. So that's the bread. Let's do the stuff that needs to go in the fridge. Got some pre-made mashed potato stuff, because I'm not going to sit here and pre-make mashed potatoes, especially on the hot days that we've got coming up. Some guacamole for snacking on. Got some condiment, what is this? Coriander. Eggs. Must have eggs. We got some strawberries. These are $3.29. It didn't have my frozen berries, and it's very annoying, so I have to go back tomorrow for some more frozen berries. Got a little bit of broccoli as well, and some mushrooms. These packets of mushrooms are 99 centime, 99 cents, 99 euro cents. It's pretty cool. And then we've got a zucchini, so we've got lots of vitamin stuff to make delicious meals with. There's some beans in there, and then we've got some ham. We got some cute little biscuit. These are really tasty, especially with tea. We got a packet of Doritos. That's to go with guacamole for snacking. For dinner, not tonight, but another night, I got this packet of ribs. It's 10 euros for you. So I had a little bit of a splurge there, but sometimes you got to splurge and have nice stuff, especially if you're not going out. It is still cheaper than eating out though, because if you're going to get ribs in a restaurant, it would be like 60 euro, between 45 and 60 euros. So that's a bargain. I got some cookies, and these cookies are absolutely delicious. They have this like melty chocolate on the inside of it. This particular brand of chocolate is so nice. We've been eating it the whole time that we've been here. It's kind of like Cadbury, but not exactly like Cadbury, but it tastes really nice. So I'm going to have these with cold milk as a snack on the evenings as it gets really hot. I've got some vanilla yogurt to make some smoothies with, or just eat by themselves. I got some salmon, which was 10.99 euros, but I'm going to do 2 portions for one meal and 2 portions for the other, so stick the other 2 in the freezer, so that way it stretches out over 2 meals. And finally, I've got some sauce for burgers that we're going to have tonight. So all of that was 60 euros.
After I put all the groceries away, I made myself a bowl of noodles. Noodles, by the way, very hard to come by in France, turns out. And then sat down and watched some YouTube just to relax and chill before getting stuck back into it.
What time is it? Is it 8 o'clock?
Yes.
Okay, it's 8 o'clock. We're going to cook some dinner. The plan for dinner is chicken burgers. This is great. This is a 4-packet of chicken, like crumb chicken, that you get from Picard, which is like the store that just sells all frozen things. Think Aldi, but like the frozen section. That's what Picard is. And we're going to have it with some duck fat chips, and it's going to be a salad on it, and it's going to be very healthy and delicious.
They have different types of produce here, and sometimes you go to the shop and you'll try and find something like you would expect to see it just there in the grocery store and they would have it, but for some reason maybe the climate's not right for growing that certain vegetable, or maybe it's just not consumed en masse here, so they don't bother stocking it in the stores. I can give you some examples. So like spring onions, I haven't been able to find them just like in a Carrefour or in a Intermarché or something like that. And another thing that I can't find is broccolini. I don't think they eat broccolini here in France. Someone tell me if they eat broccolini, because I haven't seen it for the whole year. It's just like they don't have a large variety of things. They'll stock a few things, but it'll be multiple of that thing. So like you'll go into a big supermarket and you'll be like, hey, this is great. There must be so much more variety in here because it's so big. But no, there's just more items of the same thing on the shelf. It's really different to how things are back home, where you can get a whole bunch of stuff. There'll be something for everybody. The palette's different over here, so I guess they cater to that. And perhaps they don't branch out as much. So you might have to forego your favorite fruits or vegetables, maybe your favorite snacks, things like that. But it's only going to be a year if you're on the working holiday visa, and perhaps if you really are missing it, you can get someone to ship it over if it's non-perishable. We usually use dinner as an opportunity to sit down and watch TV together. Currently, we're making our way through the first episode of the 2nd season of Rings of Power.
Well, the colour on my phone has disappeared and it's now turned black and white, which is a sign to say that it is bedtime. It's been a long day, but it's been a productive and successful day, and I hope you've enjoyed seeing what it's like during the week living here in Paris. I want to thank you so much for watching the video. If you liked it, make sure you click the like button. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you click that bell so you're notified when my videos are coming out. It's a little hint, they're coming out every day because I am documenting my life here in Paris before we have to move halfway through the month. So if you're interested in watching that journey and that adventure, then definitely stick around, definitely subscribe. Thank you so much again, and I will see you tomorrow with another video. Peace out.